Hello, world. I'm Donoraffe, and this is Vault Hunters. We are back. It is episode 4, and the last episode we built this little lean-to and tidied up the place a little bit. And today I'm super excited because we managed to get Beniatite that we needed last episode, which means we can start on Colossal chests and simple storage. I'm hoping I have enough resources to get both of them really initiated and set up just so that I can have something to connect to the storage, get rid of this junk, and really have pseudo digital storage. I am super excited to start that this episode, and we should be hopefully digging in a little bit and starting to get the base, at very least this starter base area, kind of set up. My vision for the whole world, as I mentioned previously, I kind of came across this area, which is really, really cool for a base. And I think this area where we start is going to kind of just be like a little mine, and potentially even this ends up being something that we can tunnel down further down to make it look like we were, a mining settlement that had a start right here, and then do something to get the resources up. I think that would be really cool looking and kind of go with the lore that I'm trying to create on the planet. So I will gather some resources and be right back. So I started to look at resourcing and realized that the colossal chests, very, very straightforward. I think I'm going with a 4x4, so I need like 56 or something like that of the walls. So not terrible. However, this guy, easy, very easy. A little expensive with the chromatic steel, but not terrible. We only need one of them. Storage route, I recalled when I looked at it, needs quartz. So we need to go to the nether. I also want to get situated with pouches before I get back into the vault, meaning that I want to get this pickup upgrade for all probably 3 pouches that I'm planning on making, which requires sticky pistons and slime farm. I got rather inspired by what kind of a lot of the hermits are doing with slime chunks and slime farming, is just, hey, I'm probably not going to need a ton of slime. So let's just make, knock out 1 chunk, maybe 2, just 3 high. It's very, very close to where my main base is, so I can just pop down here, kill a couple slimes every once in a while, right? Like, it doesn't need to be something that I'm going to be, like, turning into an omega super duper slime farm. Potentially playing with the idea of maybe making 2 layers and slapping an iron golem in there just to, automatically kill them for me. But, ultimately, this is probably going to be more than enough slime to satisfy the needs of, simple early game. I just need a slime ball or 2 every once in a while to build something. And yeah, that's the plan. Fun and exciting times always when you have to go into the nether for the first time. My base is literally right there. Just didn't want to hear the portal big scary cave over here. But I figured we would go through together, as it were. Just because you never know how that first nether spawn is going to be. And I'm crossing my fingers we're not in somewhere really gross. Super gas territory, or worse is basalt deltas. And Nellium. Not the worst. Not the worst. We get Enderman, which is cool because we get some Ender Pearls. And I'm really just here to sneak in, get some quartz and get out. And I see some right there. But I am gonna take some of this wood. I like it. We'll get some of the fungus, even though I will need probably, what, silk touch on a hoe? Or silk touch on something. Silk touch on a pickaxe to pick up some of this stuff. The warped nylium. Otherwise you can't actually grow it on it. Alright. So, fairy lava. Always fun. And quartz. That should be enough. Naturally, I forgot to set home. We're gonna set home to something like, obvious green, so that it stands out. And I literally think that's all I'm gonna do because I don't have rockets. Maybe we'll just take a peek at Enderman all over the place, obviously. The basalt up there. Ooh, and a red nylium forest right here. We got all the forests, but I don't see... That might be a fortress right there. But regardless, I am good. That was all I needed. And I am not... I mean, I'm geared enough to go through the nether, but not super duper geared, so... And that should be everything that I need to go through the crafting exercises that I want to go through. So we'll pop over here. Again, I can't recall exactly how many colossal chest walls I need. However, I have a lot of these resources, so I'm probably... Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it and make a stack of the chest walls. It's just gonna be easier that way instead of actually doing the math. Wow. Oh, that's why. I hate this. New plan. We're gonna do this first. One, two, three, four. Don't have anything that I need. Super. We get 6 now. That's nice. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna need... Do I need link cables for that too? Yes. So... Okay, so I think I've gotten all of the derps out. So we've got a storage route and a storage inventory, which is going to require perfect layer mar and 4 chromatic steel. So this is the basis of how the storage works. You have a storage route, connect it to storage with the link cables, and the storage inventory just lets you kind of access that storage. So now the fun begins with the colossal chests. And I'm gonna just see how many I can make. 40. And 64. Perfect. Stack. You're gonna need one of the cores. You're gonna need the 2 cores because one of those is gonna be required for your interface. And the goal is a 4x4 colossal chest, which we're gonna situate up here. And the interface is going to be right here so that I can run the cable down and I can access everything from here, probably? No, I want to access it right here. Here. Right. That's where we're going to access it. I'm going to slap down the storage route, which I am not sure if it needs to be connected via a cable, so I'm just going to play it safe. Get out of my bag. The route's going to go right here. I'm going to put a link cable here. And the inventory is going to go right here. So this is how I'm going to access the storage once everything is kind of available. And then we're going to put our colossal chest right here. I will re-terraform momentarily. So the network storage is right there. We're going to put a link cable here, which is right on that. Perfect, perfect. The interface is going to go on top of him. And then we just basically need to make 4x4 hollow cube. It's hollow. 2, 3, 4. And then the piece de resistance. Boom. And you literally have a massive, massive chest that you can just dump all your stuff in. The key in Vault Hunters is there is no way for me, if I double click over here, I can't search this, which makes it kind of infinitely worse, which is why I pair it with simple storage, because now I can search the vault and I get all my vault stuff. So super handy. And now I just need to bring all the stuff over there and put it in here. I will probably not bring over some of the stone, but like all that granite that I just pulled out from mining out the little slime farm that I just made. Probably not going to bring through all that in there. Some of the deep storage stuff, I'll probably just keep a chest over here. Vault stone, vault cobblestone, stuff that's just going to clog up everything. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think you can screw up like things like refined storage because all of the extra stuff, all the extra tags that are on this, I don't think that's a thing. But again, this is all just going to get scrapped, so I'll leave this over here. And I will leave the jewels out. I'm probably going to make another smaller 3x3 and put all the jewels in it. And then once we get to refined storage will get replaced. We'll replace the simple storage, and we'll use the simple storage to just easily query and search through this mess of jewels. But I will be right back after all of this mess is in that chest. So the slime farm was less than successful, let's just say. So the plan right now is there's a swamp about 1,600 blocks that away. I'm gonna grab some rockets and probably just dash fly out there and kill some slimes. Before we do that, I'm gonna grab pouch off the back. I'm gonna craft hopefully 3 more. Nice. 3 more pouches, which should allow me to craft this. 1, 2, 3 double pouches. So double pouches essentially just are kind of double chests, and you also get an extra upgrade slot. They do still go in your backpack, which is a backpack slot, which is really nice. So I can open that one with B. And the real power comes with actually setting these guys up with all the stuff that you're going to pick up in the vault. And I'm probably going to do that with, I'm probably going to tweak some of the settings as I've kind of already done that in another world on this computer. So it's just going to make my life a little bit easier to do it there. And then just import it over here. But in backpack settings, you kind of go into the memory slots. Once you have this open, so if I wanted, for instance, essence, like vault essence, you can take from JEI and drag. You see how it turns green? I get the little line, and I can put that there. Now that's stored as a memory slot, and each one of these you can actually save out to, an actual memory slot. In case you lose them, or if you're playing in a world where you could potentially actually lose everything, now you can save out to a memory slot and bring it back in. Super duper nice. We are out in the swamp. Hopefully you start seeing some slimes pop up on minimap. Apparently he doesn't want to play. There's one over there. Of course, as soon as I fly away, there's like 7. But you're just a little guy. Give me 2 slime balls at least. And here comes the fun part where I need to try and not die to 700 mobs. Great. We're really gonna need to get more than the onesie twosies here. Where are you? Oh, ow. Alright, this is a swamp. Supposed to be getting some slimes. Not all. Ooh! Kelly's hurt, man. There we go. And now we have, like, all the slime balls I'm gonna need for probably quite a bit of time. Don't plan on making, a ton of vanilla farms in this world, so yeah, that 49 slime balls is gonna keep me for quite a bit of time. We can be on our merry way. Or not. Oh, to craft our pickup upgrades, we need to start with the base. We're gonna do 2 of those, and then we just need the pistons. This is what we needed the slime for. And 2 sticky pistons. Voila. 2 almost pickup upgrades. Beautiful. So now you can have a pickup upgrade, and you can have a pickup upgrade. And as I said, I'm gonna probably import my saved things from another playthrough that I have on this computer. And I will do that and then show you guys how I set mine up in a hot second. I'll be right back. So as I was quickly checking, hey, how hard is this one going to be? Easy, easy, easy. Seriously. And when I quickly looked up, I need to go 1,800 blocks in that direction. As such, we are going to make one more knowledge investment, as this world was very kind in the beginning. However, we are desperately going to need the quality of life waypoints. We're just going to make all of it. And make 3. 3 is going to be fine. 3 of those, and I only need 12 of those. And I should be able to make 2, 3. The first one will be here. The next one is going to be that desert. Probably plunk it right here. Call it home. Voila. I'm gonna go grab the elytra. And I'm gonna make something very interesting called the animal jar and animal pen. Currently, I already had saved those. It's just glass panes, and I think it needs to be full glass blocks, but we'll see. Yeah, they need to be full glass blocks and vaultstone. Glass, vaultstone. Pop you in a furnace just to. I'm gonna need more when I get back, but we're gonna get a bunch of those. Clean up the inventory here. Need that. And we're off to find a wabbit. Please don't tell me that was the desert. Yep, that was the desert. I'm gonna try and search for that one. Oh, that's like 6,000 miles. That one's still 6,000 miles away. Okay, well, I guess we fly around a little bit. Maybe if I fly up here, it'll pick a different place to search. So I was over here collecting some other animals, hit the map button, and eureka. It wasn't even that far away. Came over here. So we are very close to some rabbits. And this can just be a mining desert. Desert. So the animal pen goes like this. And it's a super cool block. We're going to just up the rest of this. I'm going to plop them up here. And you take your animal jar and you right click it. And now you have animals that act just like all the other animals. I can breed them. So obviously these ones don't have animals. And when you shift, it gives you all of the counts. So you obviously breed rabbits with carrots. So you hit them with the carrot, and now there's 6, and you get a little breed cooldown. So obviously, really easy to keep the population up, and whenever you need them, you don't have to chase them around all hell in creation. So do deep slate. This that forced me to go far too out of my way. And we have a completed vault crystal. I think this isn't even half of the stuff that I'm gonna need on that. And I'm sure there's gonna be even more. Oh, so I wasn't able to actually get this to um, import the way I wanted it to. So, uh, and I actually tried something and it definitely didn't work. So if you try to move your DAT file in from the other one, just be careful because it actually erased a lot of the stuff. And you can see I needed to cheat some stuff in to get all of the stuff back to where we had just gotten. So don't try and just move the DAT folder because that didn't work at all. So what I'm going to put also in this one is going to be, you look up gem and the vault. You have all of your standard gemstones. And again, with the memory open, you can just plop these in. Black opal, Anite, and then I usually put all of the unique gems. You'll notice all of these are named after the original Vault Hunter series, SMP. So kind of an homage to them. Hats off to them. Iskal and the dev team decided to put, name those gems after the original members of the those players. And do that. And just because I don't have stack upgrades, I'm going to put 2 more stacks of Larimar because there's very likely going to be a lot of Larimar, and sometimes I'll end up with a lot of Vaultstone. I want to clog this up with Vaultstone and not collect the Larimar. So the key to making all of this work is you put the pickup upgrade in here. You always have to turn it on. And in the pickup settings, you can set it to allow, and it's just a whitelist filter here, block, and that turns it into a blacklist filter, or match backpack contents. So now everything that's saved in these memory settings is the only thing that I will pick up and will go into any of these slots. You're going to see later as I collect more knowledge. The next knowledge point I'm going to purchase is going to be stack upgrades. And those stack upgrades are what allows this to actually go past a single stack. They're also duplicative. So if you do like in times 4 times 4, you actually get times 16 on the stacks. So these things get ridiculously deep storage. I think the stack upgrades go, you are crazy enough to go up to the netherite version, which is stupid expensive. You get the slot upgrade by 16. So with the largest pouch and a bunch of these guys, you could essentially have a chest that could store things forever. The other interesting thing, if you have a link cable, you can actually plop these down and interact with them as if they were just a storage chest. So for some of my deep storage, if the things I'm going to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of, once I get more sophisticated storage setup, this doesn't have priorities, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. It's the early game option. And what it can do, the really, really nice thing that you can do is use one of these as actually a chest and set it up so that, everything's, you blacklist anything that you don't want included. Uh, but maybe you do, 4 times 4 times 4 upgrades, and that's your deep storage solution for everything that you would possibly need for deep storage. This video is probably ridiculously long already, and the vault might get super duper chopped up. And again, you can always come over to my other channel, Donoraffe VODs, and watch the full vault run. Ladies and gentlemen, that is definitely all we have time for. Uh, used four knowledge points and got the chest, as you see behind me, plus the simple storage setup, bigger backpacks. You could see just if you go watch the vault run on Donoraffe VODs, super duper easy to loot. There was a lot less craziness, a lot less junk hanging out in my inventory. And then we got waypoints because, of course, the Vault Altar decided to give us Rabbit Hide. So, all that, one episode. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Please do subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and leave a like on the video so that it gets more attention and more people come so you can share the fun with other people. I really, really hope that you have enjoyed yourself and have a great day.